Hello, good morning. I am Charles Bernard R. Villanueva, a first year student of the University of Mindanao with a course of BSc Biological Science. The subject that I will be teaching is Science Grade 10, second quarter, and the lesson is all about electricity and magnetism. I will be demonstrating to you my 4A's lesson plan in a presentative way. This demonstration, you'll be seeing our learning objectives, subject matter, learning procedure, evaluation, and assignment. So, stay tuned and watch the entire video to not miss any important details about my teaching demo presentation. Our second quarter lesson is all about electricity and magnetism. We have three learning objectives that we must achieve, and that is, first, at the end of the lesson, the students will be able to explain the cause and effects of the electricity and magnetism relationship, and this falls under the category of cognitive domain. Second, to propose a safe and simple visible working device in a blueprint incorporating the principles of electricity and magnetism, and this learning objective falls under the category of affective domain. Third and lastly, create a simple model of a working electromagnetic device. In this learning objective falls under the psychomotor domain. Since we already know the topic of our lesson plan, we will now be moving to our learning procedure. The first of our learning procedure is a classroom routine. Classroom routine is important to provide both the teacher and the student time to adjust and synchronize for the scheduled learning process. And our classroom routine is prayer, greetings, and checking of attendance. The next part of our learning procedure is the review. The review. This is where I, the teacher, will ask a series of questions that pertains to the possible past topics that relates to the new topic. It is to freshen the student's memory as well as serve as a guide to understanding the new topic. And now, the activity. The activity will be done after watching a short video showing the students our topic. The topic, which is electricity and magnetism. After watching the short video, the students will be then asked a series of questions to assess their understanding and comprehension of the topic. These questions are: first, what is the role of electricity and magnetism in our life? Second, what does electricity and magnetism have in common? Third, what does electricity and magnetism create? Fourth, explain the importance of electricity in creating a magnetism. 5. Explain the relationship between electricity and magnetism. These questions strive to achieve our first objective, to explain the cause and effects of electricity and magnetism relationship. After the activity, we have the analysis. In this part, I, the teacher, will ask a series of questions to determine if the students learned anything and if any misunderstanding or ambiguities are eliminated. And now we have the abstraction. The abstraction, here I will be explaining the new lessons and summarizing the key points for the students to have a generalization of the topic. It is also important to have them ask a series of questions to properly assess or gauge the students' understanding of the topic. After the abstraction, we have the application. In this part, the student will be grouped by three to share their views and opinions with each other, and individually come up with a simple, visible working electromagnetic device blueprint. The students will then present their output. Rubrics is to be used for grading the student's presentation. These are the rubrics. This is to achieve the second objective of our lesson plan, which is to propose a safe and simple visible working device in a blueprint incorporating the principles of electricity and magnetism, and this objective falls under the affective domain. In the next of our application, we now have the evaluation. Evaluation is done to assess the student's understanding of the topic. In my case, I assess my students by giving them a long quiz, which comprises of 45 items. This long quiz is divided into three categories: the true or false, multiple choices, matching, and lastly, reflection. Note: giving the student different types of quizzes helps the teacher properly assess the student's understanding of the topic. Reflection will follow a rubric in grading the student's output, and the rubric is... And lastly, we have the assignment. The assignment part will hit our third and last objective. In this part, we will have the students create a simple model of a working electromagnetic device. At home, they are allowed to use the help of their parents or guardians in creating the model and have them later present their device in the next day. Having the guardians to help increase the students' creativity and help them prevent avoidable accidents. Of course, the grading process will also be guided by a rubric. And the rubric is that. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more similar videos containing educational materials in the future. Bye!